Entering the dark room, I locked the door behind me. Walking forward, I took my jacket off, opened the cuffs of my shirt, and rolled up my sleeves. I opened a few buttons of my shirt to get ready for what I am about to do. A sin? Well, it's not a sin in my sight. It's player. I unbuckled my belt and took it out. I wrapped one edge of the belt around my hand and it's just the beginning. Screams and whimpers echoed in the room, and I looked at the figures, drenched in. I don't know why this feels euphoric. I really feel that when I punish people who have wronged her. Even though she hates me, and I don't know why I act like a jerk to her, but still find my solace in her. I can't contain myself when someone mistreats her. Well, my one. I don't know what I feel for her. I have many questions. However, some questions are better left unanswered, I guess. But does she feel the same for me too? No, she doesn't. She feels everything for that guy who can't even see the pain in her eyes. Thinking this, my blood boiled again. And you know who's gonna be the victim of my rage? These. The manager and CEO of that boxing club who offended my mind. She was so tense when they didn't give her her hard-earned money. She literally risked her life for this and they just ruined everything. And I continued my till they pass out again, until I got satisfied, until my anger went down. I wiped the sweat from my forehead and smiled after looking at my eye. Such a true artist I am. Don't be sad, guys. We'll meet again and continue this ritual until... Well, I don't know when I'll kill you, but I'll surely do it one day. Don't worry. Patted their cheeks and chuckled proudly. My next target is that, but I know my future wife will not be happy as he's her brother after all. So I still have to figure out how I'm going to deal with that scumbag. I was about to go when my phone rang. I took my phone out and smirked. I knew it. Meet me at the park, Golden. And she hung up. She's not ready to marry me, I guess. But does she have any other option? Obviously, I won't leave any. Am I that desperate to marry her? Well, if I won't marry her, then who will? That bunny guy who doesn't even know her properly? No, I'm never gonna let that happen. After practicing punches on my punching bag and letting out all my frustration, I called Taehyung and asked him to meet me. I need to clear everything out and find a way out of this situation. I don't want to end up somewhere I don't belong to. I know I won't be happy with him, and I can guarantee this about him too, as I don't think I have any ability to make anyone happy. If Jungkook is not in my destiny, that's fine, but I'll make sure that no one takes his place too. Time skip. I was waiting for him in this park. It's pretty late and I am shocked that he didn't message me back saying that he is not my servant to meet me at this time at my order. Oh my god, a heart attack. I visibly flinched hard but kept my mouth shut due to shock I got. I looked at this shameless person in rage. Seriously, Kim? F you, glaring at him. Okay, but after marriage, sat beside her on the bed. We are not getting married, fiercely stated, exerting pressure on every word. Oh dear, we are, chuckled. No, we are not. You are going to say no to this marriage, pointed finger at him and ordered him. And why would I do that? Asked her while crossing his arms across his chest. Because we are enemies and we both hate each other, said as if it was the most obvious reason. Wow, you know me more than my mom does. I should marry you only. Made a surprised face. Are you really this much stupid, or are you just acting? You should tell me since you know me better. Teasing him. Sigh loudly to control her rising anger. Listen, let's not ruin our lives. Mine will be set. Don't worry about mine, but yours. Smirked at her. Bold of you to assume that I'll live peacefully, smirked back at him. Who the F wanna live in peace when they can live in adventure? This will be the worst adventure of your life, threatening tone. Gladly accepted, nodded his head, being adamant on his decision. Give me one reason why you want to marry me. Being done with this stub on. To be honest, it will be an honor for me to know you for the rest of our lives. Smiled cheekily. Your level of stupidity is unmatched. It amazes me. Seriously spoke. Hey, don't talk like that to your future husband. You should start respecting me. Are you doing all this for the sake of respect? Respect isn't something you have to beg for. You must earn it. You are too deep. Now I'll marry you only. Serious. Wow. What is he? I'm too deep and he likes it? Whereas Jungkook doesn't even like my seriousness and deep side. No, why this alien is just acting to be good. He just wants to make your life hell. Don't get trapped. I'll marry you only when the mouse starts flying, stood up to and filter. So you are saying there is a chance? I just clenched my jaws and he gave me a proud look, as if he had conquered the world. I started walking fast towards my house and he screamed from behind. Look! A flying mouse! Looked in the direction he was pointing. That's a squirrel, you dumb! Is he for real? Is this the man my mom wants me to marry and spend my whole life with? I shook my head side to side and continued walking. Shaking your head. That means you are having very thoughts about it. Snapped his fingers like he solved the hardest riddle. Leave me alone for a second. You called me, now bear me. Stubbornly sat and continued walking with her. He walked me to my home and kept teasing me the entire time. He dropped me off at my house. I went inside and he walked away. Next morning at college. I don't know how I'm going to inform Jungkook about this situation. How will he react? But I'll tell him today. Maybe he'll say something that will give me hope and make me fight for us, or maybe he'll get me out of this forced marriage. For the first time, let's hope for the best. Maybe good things don't happen to me as I'm not a positive thinker. So today, let's strive to be positive. Jungkook entered the class smiling at me, making me smile in return. But it quickly changed into a poker face as Taehyung entered right behind him, smirking. Jungkook sat beside me and greeted me, but before I could reply him, enjoy your last few days together, walked past them and sat at the end of the class. Jungkook looked at me being confused and asked, "Is he threatening to kill one of us?" Leave him. I need to tell you something. Yes? Teacher entered and I whispered to him, "Let's talk in break." Time skip. Break time. I sat with Jungkook at the back of our college. I don't want anyone to hear the conversation that is going to be held between us. My palms broke out in cold sweat and my heartbeat quickens. You are making me nervous, looking at Ryan's nervously shivered self. Sorry, looks down and gulps. listen to me carefully, okay? Rubbing her hands together, trying to gather up the courage. Held her cold hands in his warm ones and gently squeezes them. Tell me why I am. I hesitant. Took a deep breath and Wifey! Here we go again. Jungkook looked toward his direction and stood up watching him approaching us. I used to think you coincidentally happen to be at places where we go, but now I firmly believe that you follow us everywhere. Taste. Excusez-moi. Weird form of excuse me. I don't follow you. I follow my future wife. Laughing hysterically. That was a good one. Wiped tear due to too much laughing. I laugh like this when I'll marry her in front of you. Such an inspirational laugh. In your dreams, bro. Chuckles. Fed her eyes tightly and said, he's right. Spoke to that. Heard it? Now get lost. Taehyung is right. Now you are teaming up with your enemy guy? Thinking they are joking. Stood up. No. We are getting married. That's like my girl. Tell the whole world. Be confident. Your future husband is here. Motivated. I just look at him, trying to look for some reaction. A hint of love, but got nothing except blankness. I tried to reach for his hand, but he backs out, turned hastily, and left with fast steps. I want to follow him, but stop when time spoke. Not all stories have happy endings, just like yours and mine. Spoke without looking back at him and left. I'll make sure you don't even remember his name. After a week, wine's POV. Tomorrow is our wedding. Ridiculous, right? I tried everything. I broke half of the stuff at home, just to show that I am not ready to marry that guy. But instead of cancelling the wedding, she decided to hold it early. They did my shopping as I refused to. I started to starve myself, but no one paid any attention to me. And Jungkook? I didn't saw him after that day. Well, I'm skipping college as well, but still he didn't even reply to my messages or lifted my calls. Is he hurt too? Is he also in love with me? If he loves me back, then he should help me to get out of this situation, right? Will he come to see me getting married to Taehyung? single tear fell from my eyes as I gazed at the unread messages. I am alone. So freaking alone. I hope tomorrow doesn't come, or that I don't wake up tomorrow.